glue, they ran through RRQ.
Wait, they can just go farm this here, can't they?
Yep.
But then it doesn't do as well into the Eve.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the thing.
Very interesting.
So it's really a choice for you, Hezkiel, Farsa, Valen, maybe Aurora, but I'd like them to really consider the Farsa. It's not going to be the easiest game, but you can pull it off. We've seen it multiple times.
They need more burst.
And they need more burst. They already have strong physical burst. They need magic burst.
They cornered the Ghost.
Oh,
What's
boy.
he has skill to do? Coach St. DeLucas and Facehugger have something to think about.
Oh, wow, they actually went for it.
Living up to the name. Let's see here. The final 5 seconds.
Literal Ghost.
The literal
ghost.
ghost of Jakarta. I mean, we're forcing this moniker on it, but it's so funny because every single time, it's a very out-of-body experience seeing Yehezkiel really pop off on this pick. But what do you boys think about it? Because right now, Team Liquid, I think that they have some interesting solutions to what we're used to in terms of traditional problems.
Yeah, Team Liquid ID accepted that, you know what? You don't need reach. We will fight you head on, and we will pick the pick that will counter the biggest problem for us, which is the glue. So I'm all for this Faramis pickup, although something about the Onic PH lineup just shows to me like it's very solid. It should be good for them right now.
Yep, with that being said, our very first best of 5 begins here today at the Snapdragon Pro Series. Of course, Leo and Renmar will be guiding you through the game. Please take it away.
This won't be a sprint, it'll be a marathon, baby. It's Renmar and Leo, 2/3 of the We Bear Bros on the desk, couch, I guess. I'm just so excited to see if Onic PH finally got to adjust because, again, as we pointed it out, Team Liquid ID are a different Team Liquid ID. This is something Onic PH hasn't faced in a very long time.
They are men possessed, playing the cleanest and the best they ever have in their whole career, looking to finally get one over Onic PH, their faded rivals where it matters. The action starts in mid. Yehezkiel down to 1/10 of his health. Super Prince looking to finish the job, just not have enough kit to do so.
To make sure he wouldn't be able to get that interaction off, and because of that, Team Liquid ID look like they're going to be happy with his first turtle. Bruce goes in.
Oh dear God, forcing an early revitalize. Fabian scores 1. Real manipulation set in by Super Prince, pushing Fabian out, crashing by Kirk. Drawing first blood, Witty the Wise falls.
And now Onic PH continue their entry into the jungle of Team Liquid ID. They know that they can afford to be aggressive because, again, they have the glue.
And so far, this seems to be a feint because the orange buff isn't what King Kong wants. The beast wanted the purple. And
up. I think Fabian's rotations are still getting quite checked by Super Friends and Onic PH.
he's just on the way. Super Prince and Brusco able to get in the way. Witty gets that ejector in. Turtle down to 1/3 of its health. Oh, there's the ult, the electrifying beats, and the Nether Realm early on. And the answer back, the ult from Super Prince going home. SOD, Fabian falls, forcing Yehezkiel to flicker away.
Oh!
1v1 kill by Kelra off camera. Yehezkiel down to about 2 HP. And Onic PH, massive wins! Super Prince finishes the job!
And this is a little bit more familiar for the matchup we've seen, their rivalry that they've had in the...
The first turtle. And so far, Onic PH are just pushing forward. Look at this early swap.
Whoa.
The RWM sent in by Super Prince, forcing an early Netherrealm. Team Liquid out of here.
They chose to play the Faramis as the answer to glue against the counter to the Faramis, which is the Eve. And it's not working out for them in the center of the map. Fabian in dangerous position!
The grab, looking to finish the job.
Oh.
AOG just to make sure everybody's in here. Look at me, says Brusco. Double kill for the Monster Mage.
And that's a harsh reminder for Team Liquid ID that they're facing off against, well, their nightmare for the longest time before they finally got their revenge. And it seems like whatever Onic needed to fix after
Onic, 4 of them scored by the Monster Mage. He's straight up the Sorcerer Supreme right now. Fabian dashing on through Brusco, taunts him, takes him down, serves up a kill to Kirk, and now Witty in the crosshairs, taken down by the Savage AOG!
And Team Liquid ID are forced back Netherrealm under the real world manipulation. They are trapped. It's a double kill for Kelra.
Triple for Onic PH, the hat trick concluding in a tier 2 push down bottom. All this while, top lane Holy Shields get them. There's nothing they can do.
They could just watch, they can try, and Kirk is handling Aaron Shiki without a problem. Grab!
And here comes Kelra to punish Aaron Shiki for crossing the river too far. What was he gonna do? SOD to someone next to him?
Nothing at this point, and they could just watch AOG entry.
Coming in, blocking Widdy out, and forcing Yehezkiel to hit the Nether Realm. The RWF coming through. They take Widdy anyways. The rest of Liquid ID are able to back off. There's a wave coming through top, and they will do their best to clear it, and they're still alive, but just for how much longer? Aran gets popped.
This could be it. Onic Philippines, it looks really good for them. Minions crashing in, plus the Lord 2-2 down inside of ID.
Mid and bottom have already crashed in. Waves pushing in slowly. Favian doing his darndest. Kelra is godlike, and the minions are crashing in. The bodies are falling, and game one has ended.
The worst loss and the only loss so far of Team Liquid ID in the Challenge Finals. A harsh reminder, yet again, of who they are up against.
On MWI.
This is going to be really, really cool because there are some special interactions. You open up that full barrage, you get to take those guiding winds to reposition yourself. Not to mention that they're doubling down with the Valentina that can steal the AOG if necessary to kind of be that secondary follow-up.
And a second go at it with another realm.
I love it. This is such a great idea. And Onic PH, they're going to be like, okay, we're going to have the Fulvius. Good luck, though. It is going to be hard.
But yeah, the way the lineup looks like, Team Liquid ID, great wild ideas. You can see the synergy, but it's just harder to pull off compared to what Onic PH has.
For sure, Onic PH has the velocity, and they have the mass to go right through Team Liquid ID before Aaron Shiki on the Ixia is even ready for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure even I'm ready for it, but this is going to be one epic game here. We're seeing a couple of new techs, some old synergies that we haven't seen for a while. Mr. Pinkman Leon as well as Mr. Redmond. Renmar, please take us away for game number 2.
Redmond and Pinkman still here. And yeah, the lineup of TLID, it feels like some old shiny new toys, while for Onic PH, you mentioned velocity. They could definitely bring the heat and the raw smackdown.
Main event Saturday night. It is! Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy game number 2, because after this, if Onic run through Liquid once more, it's gonna be match point. They would have given back what Liquid ID did to them in the groups with interest.
If TLID win with this lineup, it's gonna be pretty cool because, again, it's a difficult lineup to pull off.
On a carry. Up top, though, there's a bit of action going on here. Kirk trying to kick out the rest of Team Liquid ID. Favian crossing the threshold a little too deep. Where's this Joy going? She's not ready for it. She's not ready for it. First blood drawn by the beast.
A little bit too deep, and again, similar to game number 1, Kirk has been checking the invades of Favian.
Aran! Where's he going? That's 3 members of Onic PH looking to corner Aran here. Luckily, that passive able to keep him up.
They've accepted they cannot steal this turtle away early on.
Down bottom, though, Shiki and Kelra, the Savage and the Untouchable one! The Filipino Savage gets it.
Kelra was closer to 4, yet Aaron Shiki decided to take the duel. And it feels like our theory about this third pick carry on the red side was correct. Kelra just said, no, yeah, whatever they pick, I can win in lane.
Nah, I'd win. Onic PH now invading, forcing King Kong to get back and go under the ground 6 feet. And the first punish all series long by Team Liquid ID. Feel a big ticket. Oh, they're taking their time.
Okay, still contestable for Team Liquid ID. Aran, though, could be the first blood in this battle, but it could be Yehezkiel too.
He does grab the Nether Realm. Can he stay within range? Circling Eagle about to be spent in here by Widdy. The knock-up, the steal, the failure, the fumble. King Kong secures the turtle. Nether Realm of Super Prince's own. An AOG coming in. No one home. Favian looking to run away. Can Onic PH finish the job? Super Prince with a rogue blast taken down a Flava Fave.
Ghost Bursters just able to land on the Favian Joy. And on TLID, they're still losing the early portions of this game. 3 members of Team Liquid ID.
It's the perfect tool to disperse desperate members to try and just clump up. Oh, here's a full barrage letting in quite a bit of kit just to make sure that Onic don't crash into that tier 1. Kirk goes down. Netherrealm already popped in. Onic PH might be punished here as deep as they are. Kelra blasting away. Aran very low. Yehezkiel 2. A lot of damage coming in
Kickoff.
from the pinwheels. Down goes one. Kelra gets it.
And Kelra's going forward. He wants Witty, but Witty able to survive with a little bit of shields, but
Dear
he
God.
finally falls down. Double kill for Kelra. They spent so much for just a little bit of wins. I don't think they even got killed.
They're not done yet. Fabian holding on for dear life. Could have sworn King Kong's charge surge had a magnet on him. Kiki compromised his skill. He does have the Nether Realm right now. Mid lane, Holy Shield popped already. There's still a tier 2 down bottom. Team Liquid ID have to play this very specifically. AOG!
Brusco decides to commit it. The Lord's still marching in. Fabian, Witty, they're all blasted. The ultimate from Aaron Cheeky, but Kelra got the sidestep and he's focusing, and they're focusing on the base. They want to end it. This is an angry Onic.
The fade away full barrage punished hard. The base has fallen. Match point for the Super Fam. This is Onic PH unlike we've never seen before. Where was the early days Challenge Finals Liquid?
Liquid went into this showing that they've learned and grown. Onic PH went into this specific series.
Super dangerous because
It
without
is.
Flicker or even Purify, holding on to Retribution is actually a detriment.
It is perilous.
And not to mention even the patch as well. He's gonna have slower clear.
That's such a
winnable. What?
That's a good response.
A good response. Hey, don't give spoilers out just yet. It's not like we have a screen on the side or anything.
Could be risky.
Detective
Here we go. The picks come through.
on the case.
Fredrin! Look, the one other time that it was picked, they won. Okay,
That's-
100% win rate for the last time someone has picked this.
That's the Bobby Alliance.
Yeah, the Bobby Leon himself. Ooh, that's a dangerous one. Onic PH, with their composition, they're going to be quick moving across the map generally, but
Yeah.
Liquid ID, this is so dependent on Yehezkiel and Aaron Cheeky.
Yes.
Everybody else is playing a supporting role.
Yeah. LaFell is looking like he's enjoying himself. He could not hold it.
Yeah.
He broke it. He broke it.
He tried. He
Yeah.
tried.
So here's the thing, gentlemen. It's all, you're right, it's all on Yehezkiel because there's a lot of damage that Eve's deal out now. What if it doesn't work? What if Yehezkiel doesn't take off and Granger's the only one?
In TLID, we hope and pray that it's going to be enough, especially on a high-stakes match. It's match point between Onic and TLID. Boys, Mr. Pinkman and Redmond, take us away into this game.
Well, the Cavalry of Indonesia are playing with a lineup that isn't synonymous with them. When we think of Fabian, we think of Assassins, high impact. We don't think of Fredrin. Let's see how this is gonna fare.
The last time he played Fredrin, Super Frizz stole his ult and taunted all of them.
Oh yeah, he was a Valentina in M6!
Ah.
How is it gonna fare this time for Team Liquid ID? They won't be going up against the Valentina of Super Friends that could steal the Fredrin taunt. So Onic PH might need to play for the long game. Early might be good for Team Liquid ID, but look at Kirk now outplaying Aran uses the final slash.
Oh! Finds a vengeance. By that, we mean the dash. And he draws first blood. That's a man down. King Kong secures the turtle here. Blazing the wet by Kelra. Brrr, yeah! Helping secure another kill. Weedy falls.
And it's gone also wrong for Onic or for Team Liquid ID in a snap. How they, excuse me to be blunt, but messed that up. That first turtle, that looked good for them up until Aran ID that Onic PH are capitalizing on. Decisive diversions by Super Friends, and here comes another one going bot.
Bush catches Weedy off guard, and the yin-yang effect keeps him where they want him, and they're now moving on to Aaron Shiki.
Kelra under tower blazing to
Dear
win in a final slash!
God! They touched him! Aaron Shiki down as early as 5 minutes in. The Granger needs time to farm, the space to make up for that nerf, and now even his lane ain't safe. Never mind, no, but still, they're not going to take the line down.
Yeah.
They still contest.
Sandstorm won't be back for a while, but the final slash should be.
Weedy down to a third of his health. The massive taunt from
Cursed out.
Fabian all the way deep in. King Kong does secure the turtle, and the jump in by Weedy pushing back the rest of Onic PH after the 2 kills scored by Liquid ID. So it's a fair trade. Liquid ID on the board.
Liquid ID fighting back, a little bit of an overheat coming in from Kirk and Brusco.
And once you've done that, I think that's half the job. The fact that you made them doubt what they're capable of. Now Brusco gets caught out here, down to 10th of his health. And now they're going to start threatening this mid lane tier 1. Friends very low, looking for the taunt. Appraiser's Wrath taking down the Monster Mage.
And Fabian got to take him down. Lord marching up top though. an advantage slightly for Team Liquid ID. Let's see what turrets Onic PH might be able to get with this one.
Renmar, that was a pick-off of a lifetime. You rarely see Super Prince in a position like that.
Yep.
RWM placing Kelra in position here. Kirk hits the final slash, but it seems like it was his final slash as Brusco falls as well. Disengaging with an AOG. Witty happy with the 2 free pickoffs.
And it was a perfect taunt by Fabian as well. Got 2 that secured the victory in that fight in the mid lane under the tower. But they've given up. They wanted Witty. Got caught out. And Fabian got his purple buff stolen.
That's Grand Theft Purple. The beast wants his num-nums. And look at Kelra. The positioning here. The taunt on the King Kong. Can he survive this? No, he won't. Despite everything, the Blazing Duet coming in from Kelra. He takes out Yehezkiel, another Appraiser's Wrath, but the Usurper will not survive. Down bottom, take us out. Shiki takes one down, and look at the back. The AOG maybe 2 seconds too late. Kirk gets 2.
But Aaron Shiki, he's stuck, but no, Witty says, you know what? Super Prince, Kelra, Kirk, you guys got a back, or you could risk getting outplayed by 2 when you are 3. Onic Philippines. Kelra's entry was perfect. Team Liquid ID didn't get to see or check the bush that he entered, hence why Yehezkiel got taken down fast.
As that Lord mid has all the members in top lane, had that wave escorted in by King Kong. Lord
going in already, Onic PH. They cannot overheat here though. The punish for Team Liquid ID is very strong. If they dive way too deep, way too early, they could find themselves in a massive 4 to 5k gold swing.
Good news for the heralds of the new era for both the Philippines and Indonesia.
Here
we go! Final slash started up by Kirk. A Vengeance started up too. The clapback, Kirk and Brusco down just as quickly, but all of Liquid ID are folding. They're also low. Weedy down. King Kong not done yet. Shiki down to 1/4 of his health.
And Aaron Shiki survived the onslaught of Kelra's Blazing Duet because he created space. King Kong went in. Exactly what we just said. If Onic PH are too eager, go in at the wrong time, Team Liquid ID's punish is strong.
He surged the wrong way, my friend. And now Team Liquid so quick to punish, pushing tier 1 in mid. Oh, they forgot there's a chubby wave up top.
Able to get that last proc of the Blazing Duet off. Gets knocked off.
Oh, defensive final slash. RWM keeping him in. And that is a free pickoff. Team Liquid ID making a beeline for the Lord. All 5 members here. Yehezkiel retreating underneath tier 3 in mid. Super Prince relocating himself. That's all of the members crashing on the Brusco. Kelra Blazing Duet into 2.
He's stuck.
Forcing the use of Erashiki's Wind of Nature. 2 for 2 so far the trade. Kelra shut down by Fabian.
King Kong and Super Prince still fighting against Fabian and Yehezkiel. 2 members of Onic PH remain, but Witty and Fabian were brought so low. It's a soft reset. But again, we're seeing the difference going up against a tanky fighter jungler in the Fredrin. Onic PH were able to make the most out of what was a bad start for them since Kirk got picked. Again, Kirk and Brusco really need to be careful now with how they're getting vision.
Almost isn't quite it though. As Kelra came in, high risk, high reward. He could have thought he was going to get everything. And King Kong secures the Lord underneath Fabian's nose and diversion into the back. The Y brush for Prince. And now King Kong and Prince hunting down Fabian the Usurper. Final slash. Weedy though in the way. Onic PH with a cheeky steal.
That was classic. Vintage King Kong.
Claw of the Beast. 99% accuracy. Leading this Lord down through bottom lane. Mid falls as well. Forcing the winner crown from Yehezkiel. Aran gets taken down. Max range on those skills. Yehezkiel falls as well. The sweep seems inevitable. The AOG cancelled. Witty is down. Aaron Shiki as well. Fabian, the final stand. Team Liquid ID suffers a sweeping loss at the hands of the Super Fam.
They haven't dropped a single game the entire tournament. They dropped the reigning champions of the world, delivering them a harsh sweep loss. But it's a harsh reminder, the reality of it all, it is still their era. They go to the finals first, does Onic Philippines.
Oh my goodness, there's a reason why.